Yeah, no. No, please don't give us that. Well, that was actually to be expected, but what I mean is, this is getting scary. But now, finally, the One Piece chapter is on a break again. I expected them to be on a break last time, but no. It was only a matter of time before they were gonna do that one break that Oda needs. And now, he has done it. The One Piece chapter 7 to 9. A chapter filled with despair, but also at the same time, some hope. Well, first of all, Bellamy prepares to do some sneak attack, but then suddenly that person Dellinger appears, and let me just say, well, I mean, many people will criticize me for this, but I'm still gonna say it. Yeah, that's Dellinger. We saw him in a flashback, and then he looked like a child. This Dellinger appears to be a cross-dresser? I couldn't guess. But he's a member of the Diamante army, exactly what everybody's expected. He has high heels and short pants. So no, I know what you all gonna call me, but I'm still saying it. That was kind of disgusting to see. Never thought what it is. Anyway, back to the main point is that apparently Dellinger has a habit of spoiling information before he's gonna do it, because he reveals he's gonna kill Bellamy because he believes Bellamy will fail at the orders of Donflamingo. And elsewhere, Donflamingo and Law fighting, and Law is losing again. As Donflamingo cherishes Law thrashes Law on being a naive person. Why is he putting faith in Strawhats? And Law just smiles and says, because the D is gonna create a storm again. He knows a lot about the D. So what is gonna happen? Elsewhere, everyone is the Marines have found out of that it's Zoro screaming there. No, duh, they were screaming to each other so much without any doubt. However, they also have lost their memories of the prisoners, but they are not approaching Zoro yet. Elsewhere, and I mean, now Luffy is talking to everybody on the phone with everyone, with Sanji's troop, with Frankie's group, and with Zoro, and they're making up plans. Zoro reveals that the army is desperate to fight against Donflamingo and will not stop. As Luffy finds out that he's connected to Rebecca, he gets a little bit angry that they're gonna die for that. And elsewhere, Law, and here Frankie says something I have to admit I like about him. I mean, Frankie is not exactly one of my favorite characters, but in his intro arc, the Water 7 arc, or I mean the CP9 arc, that was pure awesome. He was a man. He stood up for something despite he had nothing part of it, and he is doing exactly right. He's usually annoying when he's crying, but here he actually says like a man, I do not want to watch these little guys dying, we need to fight. And with that, Luffy says, yeah, let's. Even if they agree that Law may have used them, they're still gonna fight Donflamingo. So with that, and even more awesome happens. Sanji groups prepares to return to Dressrosa. Yes, that was the scene I was waiting for. Now the Strawhats is gonna fight back. That's gonna be awesome. However, the chapter do not really end with awesome. In fact, it ends with despair. Donflamingo lands on the ground, and Law is pretty beaten up, but that's not all. Donflamingo takes a gun and shoots Law violently. So this could very well be that Law will die. As he loses consciousness, or perhaps dies, whatever, he mentions the name, Kora-san. Okay, Kora. That's without any doubt that person that he has done this for. But who is Kora? Now we know for a fact it could not be Riku Dold, right? So who is this Kora then? I was thinking Koala or whatever, but no. I do not know who that is. Anyone have a theory? If you want to answer that. Well, as I said, now One Piece is finally on a break. So we'll see this one in 2 weeks from now on. And we have to see if Law will survive. But Donflamingo, you have gained an enormous enemy now. Be careful. And please, Luffy, defeat Donflamingo when the time is right. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that Don Quixote talked with Diamante. So they're now gonna go protect the factory. Things are moving to big despair as well as hope. Give me your comments, and despite thrashing me on what I said at the beginning, please, just give me your comments what you think that Korra person is. And I do not mean the Legend of Korra. See you later.